Welcome to True Blue Politics Daily. Today is Tuesday, June something, June
23rd. 23rd.
23rd, June 23rd. And we're going to be talking about, oh, wait a minute. This is Anita. I'm
Oh,
here with
hi.
my
Hey.
co-host,
Hey, Anita.
Karen. And we're going to be talking about
We're
what, Karen?
we're not talking about ballroom.
Not ballroom. We're going to
We're
be
ta
talking about something far more important than
uh
ballroom. Far
reflecting
more
pool.
important than Iran.
Hmm.
Far more important than anything else going
The
on right
Epstein
now.
files,
No,
apparently.
far more important. This we're going to be talking about the reflecting pool
Hmm.
today because this is what seems to be
Hmm.
what Donald Trump is obsessing on right now.
Well, and the size. Don't forget the size of
The
the reflecting
size.
pool.
We all know the size is bigger than the.
Somebody is overcompensating.
Oh my God, this is so ridiculous. We are not a serious country
Holy
anymore.
fuck.
Yes,
Help
we're going to.
us.
Yes, please help us.
Help us.
So we're going to start with where we start where this all began.
Let's start from the beginning, shall
Let's
we?
start from the beginning.
Let's
Yes,
start from the very beginning. Okay.
go ahead.
I think it's a very fine place to start,
It is always
always. All right, so here we go. So this is dumb fuck in the Oval Office showing
telling us how about.
how his pool matches up against skyscrapers.
Yes, well, and the fact that he's focusing on the reflecting pool, I mean, think about it because he doesn't. This is what they keep him busy with, okay? Shit like this,
Mm-hmm.
because this is, and he's failed at it.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing they thought, okay, we'll just let him do
We'll
this
just let
kind of
him do
decorating
all his
stuff.
little vanity.
His
Here's
little
some
vanity front,
swatches,
and he
sir.
fucked that
They
up.
they came to me with tears in their eyes and said, "Sir, here are the swatches you asked
Here's the
for."
swatches, a big, beautiful reflecting pool.
Big, beautiful. This is going to be the most beautiful reflecting pool that doesn't reflect because why would he hates things that reflect because then you can see his big, bulbous, fat fucking body.
Well, he doesn't care about that. He doesn't
No,
understand what the
there's
reflecting pool is
no,
or what
he
it
has
means.
no idea the
Yeah.
significance, nothing.
Mm-mm.
He sucks.
So go ahead. Let's start
Okay.
from the beginning.
Let's go ahead.
Sears Tower, Chicago. So if you lay it on its side, you take two or three of them to fill it in because the width is almost 200 feet wide. And actually much more than 2,000, close to, including everything, it's about 2,500 feet in length to the end. You're going to be very proud of it, and it'll last for 50 to 100 years before you have to do anything with it. Very strong, powerful substance that we use. And we picked a color called American Flag Blue. We had color choices. And before it was just gray, it was a color of concrete and stone. So it's going to be really special.
Have you ever heard him
So
talk about
those are
any policy with that kind of detail?
No,
No,
no, I have not. No.
because he doesn't. I mean,
What
nobody ever asked him
policy?
either.
What
No,
policy? Yeah,
he
the
doesn't have
media doesn't
policy.
ask him. What
No,
policy?
I mean, he talks about tariffs. He doesn't really know what he's talking about. He doesn't
Not at
understand
all.
anything.
Not at all.
So, and nobody
Mm-mm.
ever asks him.
And nobody asks him. I mean, yeah, the media never asks him about it. And
Yeah,
and when you ask like, and it's obvious because when you ask any Trump voter, like what policies, because they always say, "Oh, I like his policies." What
yeah.
policies?
What
They can
policies?
never name his policies.
Um,
Never, ever, ever.
wall. They'll
Well,
say the border. They'll
ballroom,
say the border.
wall.
Well, they'll say the border, but the thing is, he doesn't even know what are his policies there. He's just going to send a bunch of goons
Exactly.
out
Right,
to harass brown people.
right.
Yeah,
That's it.
there's no legislation.
No, there's
There's
no
no legislative
legislation.
effort at
Mm-mm,
all.
mm-mm. Nope, nope.
So
Anyway,
there's
all
no
right.
there's no policy.
Well, and so we're gonna do a little, time, a little Wayback Machine to May 4th, 2026, and what Donald Trump had to say about pool.
50 years. This will last for at least 50 years.
Oh,
Now it's
buffering.
50. Yeah,
It's very
50.
strong.
Now
You
it's 50.
couldn't,
Okay.
if you had a knife, I don't want to give anybody ideas. If you had a knife, you can't even cut it. So strong, so powerful.
So strong, so
powerful
powerful.
rubber.
Are the contractors who did the initial work with the reflecting pool, are they to blame for the current condition, or is it
No,
the
no, we had
vandalism?
vandalism. No, vandals.
Yeah.
You know, we have 100, and we have I think 290, 300-foot slit right through it.
but
Probably
I
a
thought you
box
couldn't
cutter,
cut
or
it.
a knife of some kind.
Yeah, no, that was the first. Those are two separate videos of him when he was
Yeah.
talking about it. He couldn't even cut it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
before he said it was like 100-foot slit. Now it's a 350-foot slit. So each time it gets to be a bigger slit.
Wow.
Even though he said he seated himself.
Uh-huh.
He asked him if there's evidence. Is that on there? Is that included on there? He goes, is there any evidence of this? And he's like, oh yeah, the slit. That's evidence. There's a 350-foot slit.
Well, this is where he's now blaming it on fertilizer.
Yeah, well, he's blaming the algae on fertilizer,
Yes.
which, Jesus. I mean, think about, first of all, the slit. And later on, he talks about Obama. I don't know. Obama sent Antifa or something like that to, in scuba gear to go.
No, everybody knows I sent Antifa.
That's true. You are the leader of Antifa.
Midwest regional
Midwest
director.
Division.
Yes.
But I mean, they would have to go there, and 350 feet, that's over the size of a football field, okay? So you have to take a knife, go in there, wade into a couple feet of
Wow.
water, and nobody would be able to capture this. Nobody
Well,
saw you. Nobody
Anita,
captured it.
Excuse me, point of order. Okay, if I have my cloak of invisibility on,
That's true.
I can
That's
go in
true.
there and I can cut the shit out of that pool.
That's true. I mean, and you guys, you pass them out, your cloaks of invisibility.
Well, of course,
your
Antifa, that's standard issue. That standard issue is the cloaks of invisibility.
I mean, come on. We're just, this is
Seriously,
ridiculous.
people.
I cannot believe we are having this debate, that we're even giving this any kind of legitimacy.
I know.
The media, I hear them reporting, and Donald Trump claims, and we'll talk about this later, these 5 people that were arrested. They were arrested for touching the water. We'll show you the video. A woman, she touches the water, and all of a sudden she's surrounded by National Guard.
Good God.
Okay?
Good
And
God.
she's over there in her little shorts and her little tank top, and all of a sudden she's surrounded. But the thing is, they're all laughing. You can tell they all know it's a joke.
Yeah.
This is a joke. This is ridiculous.
Ma'am, get your hand out of the pool. Ma'am, you're too close to the pool.
We're gonna have to arrest you for touching.
Is that a baby Ruth in your hand?
Well, and then this other guy that they arrested is a 3-time Olympian canoer.
Yes.
Who touched the water. I mean, people were going
absurd.
up there. And then they wait a minute. He also accused Jonathan Karl of ABC News. Remember, he put out that video where he picks up or barely touches the piece of blue paint that's floating up. Remember?
Oh my God.
And so, no, Jonathan Karl is Antifa now.
Well,
okay.
Clearly.
Secret.
You're not supposed to say that.
That's true. I'm not supposed to be telling y'all. But now everybody knows because, he sabotaged the pool.
Oh my God. All right. So I'm going to play this. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
I hate the buffer.
I do too. It gives us dead air.
It does. And it's it's
Mm.
not professional, Anita.
You need to speed up that internet.
In fact, if you go over there right now, it looks very good. It's up. Somebody said fertilizer in the water. If you put fertilizer in the water, you get algae.
Well,
But somebody said they might have put fertilizer. They did something to create the algae, but that doesn't matter because that's been purified. It's dead.
What? Give it
Laying
purified.
at the bottom,
Wait,
they take
what?
they didn't put fertilizer in there. The algae came from the Potomac because that's where they got the water, and it's microscopic. And by the way,
Not to mention it's built on a swamp.
it's built on a swamp, and they put cement under there. It used to have granite under there. It was more porous, so they made the situation worse. And then they put a dark blue paint on there. In the summer in Washington, D.C., where you have a pool of water.
What happens when there are dark,
you heat up the water and you create more algae blooms.
Yes.
And it's from
Scientist
what I
Anita.
understand, it stinks from what I understand now there. So,
Of
you know,
course it does.
we're gonna have our 250th birthday. I mean,
Hmm.
for this country's 250th birthday, and it's gonna smell like a sewer. It's gonna look like a swamp. The White House is gonna look. It's got a
No,
big
the
hole.
grounds
We've
like
got the
there's yellow
grounds.
grass, trampled yellow dead grass all over
Yes.
the place.
So, you know, welcome to America.
Welcome to the USA.
It's
USA.
actually perfect.
USA. Yeah, it's
It's
perfect.
perfect.
It's
It's
beautiful.
very emblematic of where we are
It's
right now.
totally, it's a total metaphor.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It
Yeah.
completely sums up
It
this
fits.
current
It tracks.
status.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm going to finish this.
It out, they vacuum it out, they vacuum it very carefully out,
Very
and it'll
carefully.
be back to health pretty soon. We're going to have to let the water out to fix the one little, there's two little areas, very little areas where they were cut.
Too little, very
And we'll
little.
fix that, but it's not leaking or anything, it's got a base underneath.
Yeah, the concrete. And by the way, they poured concrete down there and they didn't let it dry properly because
What?
he hired, wait a minute,
Anita.
we didn't talk about this. He hired his buddy who was a criminal. He'd been convicted of bribery and I think something else. I can't remember. He testified against what was that congressman who was oh God, Trafficani or something like that.
Yeah,
That
whatever. It's not
yeah,
important.
that had been involved in a bunch of, you know, shenanigans and
Yeah, it's not important now. We're
corruption.
talking about pool. Stay
And so
focused,
we're talking
Anita.
about pool. So anyway, this guy, I forget his name. We should have known. I
Whatever.
should
We
know
don't
that.
know. It
But
doesn't
anyway, pool
matter.
guy,
It
Green
doesn't matter.
Solutions guy, Green Pool
Yeah,
Solutions guy.
whatever.
That's the name of
Hmm.
the company
Yeah,
that he
it
hired.
tracks. Hmm.
That he
What did you
hired
expect? Mm.
that happened to live next door to him and goes to
Uh-huh.
Mar-a-Lago and happened to donate like $300,000 to his campaign. But anyway, he
What?
gave him the contract for like $1 million, and it ended up paying him like $15 million. And
Oh,
he did this shoddy work. This is what happens
that's not
when you
very
have
smart.
corrupt. No, it's
Hmm.
not. This is what happens when you have corrupt government.
Yeah, well, next you're going to tell me that he sent a real estate guy to negotiate the terms of the Iran agreement.
No, he would do that. He'd send his son-in-law
Oh, another real
and
estate
the real
guy.
estate guy.
And the real estate guy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So and they didn't let the cement dry properly.
Uh-huh.
And then also they put cement and then they put that paint over it, which is a dark blue. But the granite was more porous, I guess, and
Yeah.
the cement isn't, and it was wet.
Yeah.
And of course, the algae bloomed even worse
Of
because it
course.
always had the pool has always had an algae problem
Yep.
because it's the Potomac water. It's on a swamp.
Yes. Thank you,
So
scientist Anita.
you're
And
welcome.
so Noel
I've been
Castler would like to give you an assist here.
okay.
He
I
says in in a tweet, y'all acting like you've never seen an octogenarian drug addict blow 16 million on reflecting pool Reno, sorry, because he gave a no-bid government contract to a guy who looks like he sold Quaaludes to the Riddler and then blamed the algae bloom on a 350-foot box cutter attack by underwater Antifa before?
yeah. I mean, who
I
hasn't?
mean, seriously,
It's obvious what happened here. Okay.
it is obvious, but fear not, Anita, because
Uh-huh.
Janine is on the case.
Oh, she is on the case.
She's
Yes.
on it, so don't worry. Don't you worry. Don't you
Just like the
worry.
sandwich guy.
Your pretty little.
Just like she got that sandwich guy,
Oh
right?
my God, wow. I didn't think that was, I mean, she did it pretty quick too. She got that sandwich guy.
Hoagie, what did they call him? The hoagie.
The hoagie hero?
Yeah, I don't remember what they called him,
Oh,
but I know he threw a sandwich at
at
ICE,
yeah.
and then the grand jury
This
just
is a
kept throwing it out, and they kept
this
trying.
is a terrorist attack.
Yeah. So yeah, let me hear
Mm.
Judge Janine what she has to
So
say.
Janine, this is the Chiron. It says, reflect on your decisions. Sharm Slam's ABC reporter for touching reflecting pool. There we go.
Oh, Jonathan Carl, yeah.
Hmm. And again, buffering. Let's go. Come on, Janine. Out with it.
Anyone who is in a position of vandalizing or attempting to vandalize the reflecting pool will face the criminal justice system in D.C. Look, the president has made it a priority to make D.C. not only safe but beautiful. And there are several citations that have been handed out to individuals, and these are cases that will be prosecuted to the full extent. If there are more serious products that are put into the reflecting pool to create more algae or a bigger problem, then we'll consider more serious charges. But make no mistake, making D.C. beautiful is a priority. And if you damage, vandalize, or do anything to impact something like the reflective pool, you can be prosecuted.
Okay, can I just wait? Can I just say like something? And it may be obvious, but so that's the priority. That's their
Yeah, I
priority.
heard that.
Not delivering health care.
No, not getting an actual good deal with.
Not bringing prices down.
No, none of that.
No.
Not bringing none of that is a priority because Donald Trump is a focus on reflecting pool.
On reflecting pool.
I mean, this is what he's focused on. This is who he is. This is what we've got, okay?
Oh my God.
And the truth is, it's better that he focus on reflecting pool and ballroom and not on things like really evil shit that he would actually be doing if he were any smarter.
Yeah, well, I mean, but let's not, downplay or make
No, I'm not
light of
downplaying. No, but there are people that are surrounding him that are thinking of those things. That's what's happening. It's like what happened with Iran. I mean, because he's so stupid and he's so gullible and somebody put that in his head, this is going to be easy peasy. Netanyahu came and said, hey, we need to go after Iran. The protesters will rise up and we will face the regime. This will be easy. And of course, he fell for it. This is who he is. And so, I mean, because he doesn't prepare for anything, because he's focusing on things like reflecting pool. This is where his priorities are, because he doesn't know how to do anything else.
I just imagine him sitting in a corner with his, these models of skyscrapers, playing with them, like they're people. Ooh, hello, Mr. Skyscraper.
Yeah.
You're so big. You're so big. Uh-oh, here comes reflecting pool. Oh.
it's gonna like it's what's that the big the thing from Japan? The big
like Godzilla.
It's Godzilla.
Oh, smash. The reflecting pool is gonna smash you, skyscraper. Especially you, Sears Tower. Right, Anita?
Yes.
Seriously.
That's probably how they keep him busy.
It's like, oh, here comes the plane. Here comes the Antifa plane with blades on it to scrape you up, reflecting pool. And take that, fertilizer bombs.
Algae bombs.
Algae bombs.
Oh my God. All right.
It's ludicrous. Okay, but there's video. Okay, Nita. So you know what? You can be the naysayer all you want.
Yes.
There's video that captures the moment vandals caused a 350-foot gash in
the
reflecting pool sealant. And this is reported by Cub reporter Molly Ploufkins on the scene.
We've got him. Those bastards.
Look at it's the motor. Wait, that's the motorcade.
That's the motorcade.
Is that a motorcade of Antifa?
Yeah.
Oh, there's police.
No, wait a minute. The presidential seal on there.
Wait,
what's that doing there?
American flags. Wait.
Yeah. I remember that they drove over it. I'm like, what the fuck?
They're driving
over the bottom of the pool.
Oh,
his whole motorcade.
My God.
Yeah, they were inspecting it. Yeah, they probably did. They busted it up. Yeah.
Busted it up. God damn it.
They fucked up our reflecting pool.
God damn.
I never thought about, honestly, how often did you think of reflecting pool?
I did
Karen?
not. I never really gave it a thought.
See, neither.
Never.
I mean, I've seen it, and
I
then I
didn't
thought,
know.
oh, that's a nice reflecting pool, right?
That's what I thought, and I was like, oh, it seems
And then
like
I
a
forgot
perfectly
about
good
it.
reflecting pool.
And then I didn't think about it again.
I didn't think about it again. It was like, oh, isn't that beautiful? And oh, look at how it reflects our monuments, you know?
Yeah, but other than that,
Other than that, I
don't see-
didn't. Like, I was
me
like,
neither.
I didn't
But
think
that-
like, oh, that reflecting pool, that needs
Well,
to be taken care of.
That needs to be American flag blue.
Yeah, I just didn't, it wasn't on
never
my
think about
radar
that?
at all, at
Well,
all.
apparently, yeah, it was on Donald Trump's radar because,
Yeah,
he
you know,
decided-
affordable education was on my
none
radar.
of that. Healthcare, forget about
Healthcare, you know, student loan
Housing.
reform, housing, affordable
No,
housing,
the
things like
environment.
that. That was on the environment, of course. You know, that was on my radar. Reflecting pool wasn't.
Not-
It just
not
wasn't. Neither was
reflecting pool.
ballroom. But to be fair, neither was ballroom.
That's true.
So
Neither was. I mean, this is how they keep him busy, though. I'm telling you.
it is. You're right.
So
He's a toddler. He's a fucking deranged toddler.
Yeah, these are his like little toys that he plays around with all day.
Mhm.
This is what they give him.
Yeah. Well.
I mean, it's expensive, that's for sure.
Mhm.
Because this, we already paid like 15 million
Mm-hmm.
on this reflecting pool, and
Yeah.
it's going to cost more and more and more. And who knows if it's ever going to be fixed?
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, so here I'm going to play this. So this is pro-algae protesters have started harassing National Guard troops regarding the reflecting pool from vandalism. This cannot be real
You know
life.
these people, don't you? That's part of Antifa.
They're the Antifa frogs, all the way from Portland.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know why everything is slow today.
$1.1 million for y'all to watch porn scum. Our money's really being fucking spent well for y'all to watch porn scum. Let's go, August. Let's go. So the National Guard could come and watch porn scum. $1.1 million a day so the National Guard could come and watch porn scum. Y'all trying to find something to arrest me for, aren't ya? Right? You're going to try to find something to arrest me for.
Oh my God.
I love her. Oh my God, I love her. Jeez, everybody should be out there in their frog costumes.
Oh my God.
With
Could
their
it
algae
be
signs.
any more perfect?
There's a guy out there also with a sign that says, first they came for the algae.
Oh my God. Oh my
And
God.
Donald Trump posted about it. He goes, oh, that's like that poem they wrote about. Then they come for the Jews. I mean, he really got upset.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Dumb.
He's really dumb.
So this is breaking, let's see, today, 5:45 a.m. Breaking close, Trump advisors have been informing him the likeliest cause of any RIP or
Yeah,
RIP.
rip.
Oh,
Rip.
RIP.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I'm like, in the reflecting pool surface came from him insisting the full motorcade drive on the fresh surface to inspect it. Oh my God.
Huh.
Before it was refilled, which he immediately denies to blame liberals, of course.
Of course. I mean, think about that. I do you think how ridiculous is that he cannot be held, he doesn't want to be held accountable for anything, even this, that he fucked up so bad. But it is very emblematic. It's like you said, it's a great metaphor for his whole administration.
Mhm.
You know, he just wanted to slap a coat of paint on it.
Mhm.
Like he just thought, he would just bomb Iran, no plan, no strategy, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
This is how he does things, right?
In America, this is why you don't elect a fucking dumb fuck.
Yeah,
in his party.
that's
That
right. I mean, it's bad enough as a Republican. Republicans always fuck things up,
Yeah.
but
This guy takes it to a
he
whole other
yeah,
level.
he does.
This dude just like
I don't think George W. Bush would be so focused on
nobody
reflecting
fucks things up
pool.
like Donald Trump fucks things up. I mean,
Nobody.
that I will say, you know what? I'm gonna get, and I know it's hard to say, I'll give him credit because he can fuck things up better than anybody, just about anybody
He's
I've
the
ever
king
seen
of
fuck
fuck-ups.
things up. He is
Yep.
the king of fuck ups.
Oh my God.
So there was an Olympian arrested for touching reflecting pool.
Yes. I mentioned him. He seemed like a nice guy.
He
He
seems
didn't
nice,
seem like
like a nice fellow.
Antifa.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. So,
You don't know him.
he was
He's not
on
part of
Chris.
Antifa.
He was. This is put out by ASIN on Twitter, and this is on. He
On Chris
appeared with
Hayes,
his
yeah.
attorney on Chris Hayes. So I'm going to go ahead and play this.
His attorney was great.
Mr. Hearn, am I right that you were detained for 5 hours after this arrest?
Yes, I was in the lockup at Haynes Point Park Police Jail, and I didn't know how long I was going to be held. I was held. After an hour, I was told that it was going to be a cite and release, so that led me to believe that I might not be there that long. But then it dragged on. I was photographed, and they put me back in, fingerprinted, put me back in, and I had not been allowed to make a phone call. Nobody really knew I was there. I was held incommunicado that whole time. Was never read my rights.
What? Well, did they tell? Are you charged yet? Have they even furnished the charges?
We do have 2 misdemeanor citations, Chris, but there's no basis for this. We're going to contest it vigorously.
Well,
It's not a federal crime to touch water. If you look in the statutes, you'll see there's no such federal crime.
Oh, it's not like you know.
They fingerprint you.
I mean,
what are you in for? Touch the reflecting pool.
Yeah, it's like, let's see, January 6th insurrection.
Yeah,
touching
those guys.
reflecting
Yeah.
pool. Let's see which one is. Yeah.
I mean,
crime.
seriously, destruction of property. You want to talk about destruction of property? Go watch
Thank you.
January 6th. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's not something is floating in the. I mean, look. Okay, point of order. That's our reflecting pool.
That's
It
true.
is, we
Yes.
pay for it, people. So here's the thing. Let's just pretend like none of this is happening and it's like, it's just, a normal president's in the White House and you go as a tourist to see the reflecting pool. And let's say, you have your kids with you, or let's say you kind of like getting in there, and let's say one of your kids, dips their toes in there or, sticks their hand in there or whatever. Seriously?
Vandalism.
That's vandalism. I mean, it is absolutely ludicrous.
It's ridiculous. Everything about this is ridiculous. This poor man got held for 5 hours, detained for 5 hours, incommunicado. Nobody knew where he was.
Mm-hmm.
And he was charged with 2 misdemeanors. Of course, I'm surprised. I mean, I don't know what misdemeanors they're charging him with, but they didn't charge him with, apparently didn't charge him with just trying to, what is it, federal property, destruction of federal property or something like that, which is a felony.
Yeah.
But still, this is going to be laughed out of court. What I'm afraid of is they're going to go to a grand jury and lie their asses off and say,
of course
look,
they will.
We've got videotape that shows this man, destroying the reflection pool. I mean, they're going to have
time, trouble, and expense. And I hope that any of these people, and actually with the Broadview 6, the one, they got them to pay their legal fees. But again, everybody remember when that happens. But when that happens, it's our money.
But they lied. This is a pattern with them. They lied about the Broadview 6. Yes. They lied about Comey. They lied about Letitia James. They lied. This is what they do. They lie to grand juries.
Right. So every time they do this, not only do they cause, pain and suffering to the people who they falsely accuse of, whatever, or railroad with these charges,
they detain
They detain them. They do. I mean, this is a huge disruption, and
they have to pay legal bills. Yeah,
legal bills now. But now with the Broadview 6, the government now is required to pay for their legal fees.
So we have to pay.
We have to pay, which means we have to pay. So when they say Trump, the Trump administration has to pay. That is we have to pay.
Taxpayers.
That's our money. That's what people need to understand. And if you're not pissed off about that, but you were like, upset about, giving, affordable health care
how
or
about
SNAP
food for,
assistance, or yeah, for children.
yeah,
Come on now.
free lunch
Hmm.
for children?
Yeah,
Yeah, we got to
exactly.
cut that. But you know
Right.
what? This
Look
guy's
in the
just,
mirror. Please go
yeah,
look in the reflecting pool. Oh, wait, it doesn't reflect anymore.
that's right. Well, it doesn't do much of anything. They
No,
drained it.
they did. So more on Chris Hayes talking
Okay.
about the treatment of the how we got here. Hold
The
on.
suspect.
The suspect.
Personally, with my very limited knowledge of this, didn't think that it made a lot of sense to put that bottom on the bottom. But even I did not predict that it would be like peeling off in a matter of days, which really does seem a fairly catastrophic outcome. Like, what do you know about what exactly they did there?
Great question. I didn't expect this either. And what I can say is that federal contracting records and internal Park Service documents show that this material that they spread on the bottom of the reflecting pool to waterproof the bottom is called Rhino Pipeliner 5000. It is a polyurethane coating that is typically used in truck bed liners and in pipes, including water pipes and sewage pipes. And it is not typically used in swimming pools or in large basins like the reflecting pool.
Oh, whatever, lady.
Did you hear Chris Hayes laugh?
Yeah. I mean,
I
whatever.
know. They didn't. I mean, seriously, the people that they lined the pool with something that was supposed to be for trucks. It wasn't used on pools, and they just thought, "Hey, let's put this on the pool, on the reflecting pool, which is part of, you know, like part of Washington D.C. It's an historical monument, and they're just, you know, destroying it."
It's crazy. So, you know, the Daily Beast did a number on this. Trump's botched Vanity Project fiasco just got even more embarrassing. The owner of one of the firms that received a no bid contract for the work has a checkered past, Anita.
Yeah,
that is
I've heard.
Gina Brancolini.
That's his name. Yeah.
Okay. It sounds like a delicious
Italian.
side dish. Brancolini.
It does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so let's see. Federal contracting records show that National Park Service bypassed the government's usual competitive bidding process and awarded a $1.7 million no-bid contract to the Ohio-based firm Green Water Services. The Times reported the company is owned by J.J. Cafaro Investment Trust, led by John J. Cafaro, a Trump donor who owns a Palm Beach mansion near the president's private Mar-a-Lago club. Trump has described Farrow as a fantastic man.
Of course.
The Times reported, despite his multiple run-ins with the law. Oh dear. So
does that all he hangs around with his criminals? That's what I think.
It is. Oh yeah. Yeah. Only the very best criminals.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So
he said only the very best people.
Yeah.
So of course the best criminals.
Okay. So then you may not be surprised to hear that in 2002, Cafaro pled guilty to conspiracy to bribe former Democratic Representative Jim Traficant of Ohio.
Yeah. What?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember Traficant. God, he was corrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we are, America. Here we are. This is the caliber of the people that Donald Trump
surrounds himself with, that has in the White House and has doing our, work for him, work for us, because we're paying him.
So moving right along, there's PBS NewsHour. The Lincoln Memorial Reflecting Pool in Washington, D.C. is set to undergo more repairs just days ahead of America's 250th anniversary. That's according to President Donald Trump, who has repeatedly claimed, without evidence, that vandals caused the algae blooms and peeling paint that have plagued the pool since its renovation. Now, this is a 3-minute and 30-second video. Anita, should I play this?
You don't have to, but I thought it was interesting that they put it like that.
Yeah.
Instead of like giving him any kind of, the benefit of the doubt. Because normally, they just act like these are legitimate, accusations that it was Antifa, that somebody vandalized it, that because he's the president of the United States. He's not supposed to make up shit like this about something this stupid, but he did. and they make him sound ridiculous. I mean, read it again. They said he claims that it was vandalized with no evidence.
Yeah, with no evidence. Exactly.
And that's what they should do. That's how they should put it.
Exactly. Yeah. So Christopher Webb, it's almost like Trump tried to destroy the reflecting pool. Someone should listen to this guy and take notes.
Yeah, this is interesting because this guy breaks it down.
Okay, here we go.
As somebody who designs pools for a living, the reflecting pool fix is one of the funniest mess ups of the year, and it kind of reflects our current, state of our government. The pool used to act almost like a natural body of water, right? It had its own filtration system where on the bottom, the granite would actively leak out water little by little, and all the government would have to do is pour more water in at the end of each year. Right, but they took it all out. They sealed the bottom with polyurethane. I can never get that right. And then they painted it blue. And what this did is it sealed it. It sealed their filtration system. So now they're finding that they have to add their own circulation and their own filtration. Now, what happens when you do that is now you have moving water. And moving water does not reflect nearly as good as near still water, right? So they've effectively made the reflecting pool not as reflective.
Yep.
Oh my God. Well, the filtration, that's what I was saying about the granite. I think it's more porous, and the cement, there's no, plus they put that stuff on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
So they just made it way worse. I mean, it always had algae because it's sitting water, right? And it comes from the Potomac. So of course it's going to have some algae.
That's it. Scientist Anita.
I know. Well, you don't have to be a scientist. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how did they not know this? And I'm sure there were people that were. How did they not know this? Seriously.
Anita.
Every man I know, and I'm just saying this, I'm sure there are women out there that know it, but every man I know was like, what is he doing?
Mm-hmm.
You don't paint a pool dark blue.
Anybody that knows anything about
pools.
Pool. We're just calling it pool and ballroom. Pool.
That's right.
So the rain won't let them drain the pool.
Oh yeah, did you see that? I saw that. It's raining apparently there, so they can't drain it.
They can't even drain it to fix the problem.
Not right now, but they're trying.
No. Well,
they're trying to drain it. They won't because they have to have it done by 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole thing. They're on this, and so he's going to have to pay more. We're going to have to pay more. We're going to have to pay more because it's going to have to be expedited.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you know what? You touched on something. It is important every time we talk about they. It's us.
It's we.
We are going to have to pay more.
Yeah, we're going to have to pay more because he fucked up, and now we're going to have to. We want it done.
Mm-hmm.
For 4th of July or 250th birthday, and who knows if it's going to be done on time.
It won't.
Well,
it won't.
They're going to try.
They're going to try. Well, are they going to try? I mean,
I don't know what they're doing. They tried that nano bubble stuff.
No.
And that didn't work out.
No.
And they poured hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah.
That made it worse.
No, I mean, and like that guy was saying, the only way to do it is, like completely dig it up and put back the granite because it was, it was natural filtering.
Filters. Yeah. Yeah. And they have to take off that polyurethane.
How many millions of dollars is that going to cost us?
Oh my God.
Right.
I know.
Right.
And I know it's been an issue for a number of years. I know Obama worked on it and stuff like that, but he didn't make a big deal. He didn't talk about it.
I never heard him.
Never heard about it. We didn't know that he did anything about it.
No, I didn't know. Did we just learn this? Because I don't remember that.
We did. I never knew about it.
I never knew about it. He was talking about affordable health care.
That's what he was working on.
Yeah.
And saving the war in Iraq and getting
the economy that the Republican Party botched.
Fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he wasn't talking about it. And he was, he had quality people working on it.
Yeah.
And they put in this new filtration system and it still had algae. So of course, Donald Trump thought, I'm going to fix this. This is going to be great. I'm going to get rid of all the algae. I'm going to paint it, American flag blue. It's going to be beautiful 4th of July this year. And of course, he fucked it all up because he fucks everything up.
He fucks up everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Okay, so this is from Midas Touch with Seth MacFarlane. Is it Seth MacFarlane?
Yeah. No. Oh no, Scott MacFarlane.
Scott,
yeah.
Thank you. I always get that wrong. Scott MacFarlane.
He was with CBS and he left because of what's going on there.
And he before that, I mean, during the January 6th.
When he was with CBS, he was doing the coverage of the January 6th insurrectionists. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to play this video.
The big problem with Trump's vanity projects is no matter how it goes, he looks vain in the process. The bigger problem when the vanity projects go haywire or go south on him, like they did at the Reflecting Pool or the Ballroom or the Kennedy Center, look incompetent and vain at the same time. He is playing defense, trying to patch up the problems with the Reflecting Pool politically, even if he can't patch up the Reflecting Pool itself. And he unfurled some whoppers today, some nonsense conspiracy theories about somebody dumping fertilizer in the pool maliciously to turn it green, and then accusing somebody of using something like a box cutter to carve it up, even though said person was not stopped by the 24-hour camera surveillance of the Reflecting Pool or the police presence at the Reflecting Pool. Here's Trump at the White House spinning yarns about the green water.
We also fixed the Reflecting Pool. In fact, if you go over there right now, it looks very good. It's up. Somebody said fertilizer in the water. If you put fertilizer in the water, you get algae. But somebody said they might have put fertilizer. They did something to create the algae, but that doesn't matter because that's been purified. It's dead.
Okay.
Laying at the.
Yeah, we heard that.
Somebody said, we already heard that. Somebody said, who said? The little voices in your head told you that?
What was it? We were talking about, him quoting a great historian.
Oh.
About something, and it was the caddy. Yeah. That's what it was. Yes.
What he said was, this historian wrote this poster, and that he compared him to Hitler, Stalin, Mao, Napoleon, all these other leaders. Like, this is a good thing, right? But he thought it was a good thing. But he was greater than all of them. He had more power than all of these. And he was bragging about this and saying, "Oh, look, this historian said this about me." And he was telling Maggie Haberman this and Jonathan Swan for their book. Well, they went and looked for this guy, this historian, so-called historian. They couldn't find him, and they finally found him. And he was a caddy for one of Donald Trump's golf buddies.
Yeah,
that's who he was.
Yep. Not a historian.
Not a historian.
Nope. Not. No. It's like the historians that sit day drinking at the corner pub.
Yeah, those historians. That type of historian.
Yeah.
So nothing. That's why you just can't listen to anything he says.
He makes up. He makes things up out of whole cloth.
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
It's sir stories all the time.
He came to you with tears in his eyes, and he said, "Sir,
sir, big strong." Sir,
oh my God,
tears in their eyes. They're always a big, strong guy with tears in their eyes. Yeah. I forgot about the Kennedy Center. That's another thing we have for 250th birthday. A curtained, Kennedy Center.
A tarp.
I mean, just ridiculous. What a baby.
Nonsense.
God.
It is it's a junkyard. He's turning DC into a shithole.
I know. Yep, there's American Carnage.
There you go. There's your American Carnage, everybody. Okay, so here, this is Scott MacFarlane on Nicole Wallace. And here, I'll just read this. Latest analysis of Trump reflecting pool mess, a risk of grand juries laughing at any Trump administration criminal recommendation for destruction, in quotes, of pool. Police presence so heavy you'd think a great Muppet caper jewel heist was feared.
Is that what he said?
Arrests first, Nicole. They're not major cases. They are U.S. Park Police or federal law enforcement citations. If the Department of Justice wants to make this a major case and charge these people with felonies, they have to go to a grand jury. And though grand jury deliberations are secretive in a closed room, you might hear the laughter outside the grand jury room if they try to bring this case to a D.C. grand jury. It's not going to fly. The U.S. attorney, Nicole, has until July 9th, at 18 days from now, to decide whether and how to charge these cases. The citation on the former Olympians, Mark, has a July 9th court date. So they have until then to figure out how they're going to paper or charge this case, if they charge the case. At the reflecting pool, you have a smell that's emanating now that is reminiscent of a high school locker room. You have a police force and National Guard presence that is profound. It's never bad to have federal law enforcement near a gathering place, and a lot of people are gathering there to rubberneck at the damage. But it's like a jewel heist from the Muppet Caper's going to happen. You have so many police hanging out there, and it seems to be a misappropriation of resources. I'll tell you, Nicole, people in D.C. like the restored fountains that populate the rest of the city. Trump takes credit for that. But I know a week ago tomorrow, D.C. voters unanimously, no, I shouldn't say unanimously, overwhelmingly nominated Democrats for office from D.C. who were emphatically opposed to Donald Trump and all his projects.
I'm telling you, the candidates, they have to be anybody that I support. I have to say, I will tear all that shit down. Anything with his name on it, anything with his fingerprints on it, anything that he even suggested.
And yes,
has to go. Has to go.
Yep. So one of the other victims of this farce is a woman who was abducted at the reflecting pool. Another member of Antifa, obviously.
Obviously. You can tell.
Dear. Oh, dear. She looks sinister. Oh, no.
She's scary looking.
She's taking a picture. No, she's taking a picture. There's somebody talking to her. What? This guy looks like he's a civilian. What the fuck?
Oh, no, they're undercover. They have plain clothes. Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
I am not kidding.
No effing way.
Yep.
She dipped her hand in. Okay, again, this is taxpayer dollars.
Yeah. This is who they're arresting. This is our money that's being thrown into the reflecting pool.
Okay. Like a lot of these videos, this is the first time I'm seeing this. This is absolutely ridiculous. Are you fucking kidding me? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, 5. 5 people that are being paid government salaries to surround her because she's in shorts.
And a tank top.
In a tank top.
Yeah.
Are you effing kidding me right now with this shit?
I know.
Now she's sitting there. Are you kidding? This is insane. There's 1, 2. Okay, wait. Oh my God. There's like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 combo of police and National Guard.
Oh my God! I swear. Yeah. This is ridiculous. That's what they're doing. That's what we're doing. We're paying these guys to stand out there and harass people. Just, tourists and people just, coming to see the reflecting pool.
Oh, now they've got a woman. Is she going to, frisk her for box cutters?
I know, right?
Or fertilizer?
Fertilizer. Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me? They're giving her a citation? Oh,
I guess so.
My God.
This is
ludicrous.
What's going on.
This is fucking ludicrous.
I know. So when you hear, they've already found all these people and they've, arrested 6 of them. This is what they're arresting them for. Shit like this.
Oh my God.
Or like that Olympian you saw on Chris Hayes. Does he look like a terrorist?
No.
I mean, this is insane. This is insane. This is supposed to be a free country.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's this guy. You sent me this link for this Robbie Starbuck guy.
Oh, yeah, this is funny. Yeah, he's mad. What is
he it? Says, I think leftists being mad about refurbishing a pool has to be the dumbest political controversy of the last decade. Just hilariously, unthinkably dumb. And somebody responds, as dumb as pretending the pool was sabotaged? Be honest, Robbie.
Oh, I know. And this is they're pretending that they believe this shit because nobody believes it. And we're not the one. And this is the thing you see on Fox. Why are they so obsessed with the reflecting pool? Hey, he was the one who made a big fucking deal about this stupid reflecting pool.
Exactly.
Like I said, when Obama did it, nobody even knew it was happening.
I didn't know. I literally am this many days old.
Yeah, me too. And he did that whole press conference with the pictures and comparing it to all the skyscrapers.
Yeah.
I mean, he made this an issue.
Yep.
And
as
that's
always,
why
he makes everything an issue.
Yeah.
He creates the problem, starts
Yeah.
the fire, and then wants credit for attempting to put it out. And in this case, he's not even putting out the messes. I mean, he doesn't even care.
He's trying. It's like with Iran. He couldn't.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna leave it, and it's.
I'm
it's
bored.
Just,
I'm bored now with the pool.
I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, I mean, they're saying they're draining it, but like you said, how are they going to fix it? And what about the American flag blue that he was so proud of?
Exactly. That's no. That's a no.
No, that's a no.
That's a no. Oh, Anita.
I know.
Unbelievable. And all of that money could be going for, helping people and.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And the fact that we're having to pay attention to this stuff. It's just silly. We are not a serious country.
No, we are
I mean,
not.
don't think the world doesn't see this.
Oh my God. I mean, the world is all eyes are on this.
Yeah.
With the World Cup being here, with just just his day to day.
Just the way he acts about everything. And they're paying attention and they're laughing. They're laughing at us.
Totally laughing. We're the laughing stock, for all these people that are just trolling.
And remember when he said, the world is laughing at us because of when Biden was president? It's like they're laughing at us now. They're laughing at the United States now. They're laughing at Biden. Yeah, of course. No, they're laughing at him. That's who they laugh at.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like we talked about him preempting.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. That's what they do. That is exactly what they do. And I mentioned this when I called into Stephanie. One of the things that has to be done, I don't know how to do it, I don't know what, but there has to be legislation, like some anti-propaganda legislation passed. It's just because it's just, I mean, I know it seems like it would be insurmountable, but there has to be something because hands down, I mean, these people, there are all of these people that have been propagandized to him, this army of people who have bought into all of this, the lies and the propaganda, and they're in our families and they're in our workplaces and it's like, that's the thing. It's like, it's so insidious, Anita. It's like, how do we put this back in the tube or in the bottle?
The problem is we have a First Amendment. Like they don't have a First Amendment in other parts of Europe. And look, Joe Biden tried this. Remember, they called it the Ministry of Truth, and they really just pushed back, or not pushed back, but they attacked it so ferociously from the right because they are the ones spreading the propaganda.
That's it. Exactly.
So they were vicious, and so they backed off. Backed off.
And I don't think but it has to happen. I don't see how a way out of this. I mean, and this is one of the things that I think needs to be addressed.
But the problem
is things are provably false. You know what I mean? Like if there are things, if you have if somebody puts out here's the cure for this, right? It's not just one guy say so. It's multiple experts in any one given field. And if there are things that are provably false, like you can literally show that it's false. I mean, I don't see. Otherwise, I think we're fucked.
Well, I
think
it's
never going to stop.
I agree with you, and I think we're going to have somebody who has the courage to just ignore all these attacks and just do it anyway. Like Donald Trump does what he wants to do. Look,
that's it.
Look, when Biden was president, even when Trump was president the first time, okay, there was Twitter tried to push back against the COVID misinformation, the election, the misinformation about the election, 2020 election, and they look how they had a fucking. They just had a tangent. They had a stroke about it, right? They were just so mad. They still complained about that and how it was an attack on their free speech and blah blah blah. Even though what they were being flagged for, and they weren't forced to delete it or anything. They were flagged. Okay, and so they were so upset about this. This was an infringement on their freedom of speech because they want the freedom to be able to lie to you,
right?
And they're going to push. They're going to be vicious about it. But we got to have somebody. We've got to be determined, and we've got to elect somebody that has that kind of determination, and not just that person as president, but the support, Congress.
Yes. Yep.
So, and
100%.
of course, with the Supreme Court, we're probably going to have some problems, but we also need to reform that.
Yes, exactly.
Well, there's so much work to do.
So much work. Work.
And we could talk about this again because Timothy Snyder, and he was talked about, so the next president, the next Democrats that we elect they have to come in with a big agenda and not be afraid, be fearless, no incrementalism. It has to be big.
Sweet. Well, anyway, listen, we're almost at an hour here, Anita.
It's a big story, the reflection pool.
It is. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot to cover on the pool.
It's important.
So as always, we're going to leave you with this Lego video. And please head over to our YouTube channel and like and subscribe.
Please smash the button.
Ring the bell, make sure that you're notified when new episodes drop. And as always, thank you. And please head over to our Patreon. If you can buy us a cup of coffee, great. Otherwise, just subscribe and, be a part of the community of True Blue Crew listeners. Love you guys.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Sleeping at a presser in DC. Depends on in case I do so pee. Didn't mean to spill that, got fog in my mind. Need to pass a cognitive, get back to spitting lines. You wanna hate me, hate me. I don't give a shit about anything. Lately, prices up, income's down. Trying to surrender to Iran before the GOP drown. So don't listen to the words the media say. Dismiss smart folks, call them all cray-cray. Cause they ain't down with my narrative. And them history bitches find too many comparisons to Joseph, Benito, and Adolf. Good guys despise the foursome about which I fantasize when I play golf. And no, I ain't Herbert Hoover. Every prayer's but me a straight loser. Overrated, giving too much credit. Don't believe me, I'll show you on Reddit. Something in my pants just went pop, pop, pop. Someone make an excuse for this track to stop. I need a quick change, new pants, even a new top. Cause I'm rolling in my beast, heading east. What Fox News saying? No problem, we don't will let this slide. Hell yeah, hell yeah. We got too much fighting on you, and no place to hide. We hoping for a sympathy bump once you die. It's been a decade. Just another grip for Trump added to the list. Billions taken, now millions pissed. Just that wanna be gangster envy I attract. That wanna be gangster shit, my whole act. Word to all those who rich, and word to all those who bitch. Political pundits, bitches I hit. Small businesses I stiff. Get mad all you want, nothing gonna change. Learned that the easy way the day I dissed John McCain. Reinforced with my A-Rep travel ban. Even an insurrection didn't stop my plan. Now I Teflon like John Gotti. The more shit I get away with, the more I get naughty. Robbing and bombing, lying while dying. Put my name on shit, cause that's lit. Face on passports. My head cocked on the dollar make me look legit. So when I go, I'll be recalled as tall, not bald, young, not old. Now pull over to the curb, cause I dropped another turd. As I bounce, don't say another word, cause I'm sticking to my lies. Good people on both sides. Can't believe I got away with Sam. We never will let this slide. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We got too much riding on you, and no place to hide. We hoping for a sympathy bump once you die. It's been a decade. Propping up your life. Check this out, the sun is setting, and Qatar's plane I'll be jetting. Laughing like a fool at 300 million tools. A stable genius who broke all the rules. Trying to set me up for impeachment number 3. During the Senate trial, I'll catch some Z's, cause Republicans will fall in line on everything. Some who piss and pop now kiss the ring in my ass, which soon be clean. I don't remember the days like I used to. Gag breath, drink like a fish, cash due to. Pardons lined up for winter if I leave, cause I still got 1 or 2 tricks up my sleeve. 28, 28, 28. Bring it up just in case. But for now I'm not tripping, just kicking it. Making MAGA believe I'm ripped and rocking, not a chicken shit. Rolling in my beast. Fox News on the phone saying no problem, we gonna will let this slide. once you die. Spend a decade propping up your life.